Hello, everybody. My name is Christian Paparazzo, and today I'll be going over my junior seminar project presentation. For my junior seminar project, I focus on human impacts on wood turtles, more along the lines of agricultural practices and human recreation, how we directly impact wood turtle population. Wood turtles, also known as Gean sculpta, are found in heavily wooded areas throughout New England, Canada, and around the Great Lakes area. You can see here on the map that it goes throughout Michigan, down towards Virginia, all throughout New England and southern Canada and Nova Scotia. They like to stay near rivers and ponds because they are semi-aquatic creatures and live half in and out of water. Wood turtles are a great animal to use for long-term studies. They're easily tracked. They like to stay within 100 meters of their nesting sites and have a very long lifespan with very few predators. Their biggest threat is humans. The good thing about tracking wood turtles is even after they die, their shells remain for a while and can give hints as to what the cause of death was. Some of their simple tracking techniques are using tags or radial telemetry, which is basically a tracking device that they stick into their shells. Some impacts on wood turtles are revolved around human recreation and agriculture. So human recreation is one of the main causes for the declining population. Recreation includes stuff like public parks and deforestation and stuff like that. About 94% of temperate forests have been destroyed over the past 360 years, leading to a sharp decline in their population size. And that's a very big scale. 94% is a huge chunk of their homes and where they live. Agricultural machinery can also kill wood turtles. There have been reports that they've been sometimes split in half by mowing. Their nesting sites get dug up, and agricultural machinery also causes more erosion and pollution. And sometimes erosion gets so bad that the soil will actually collapse onto the turtles in the rivers. A 20-year study ran by Stephen Garber tracked 133 wood turtles throughout the 20 years. He wanted to see what would happen to the wood turtle population if human access was restricted. When restricting human access, the wood turtle population was stable and increasing, but when it was opened back up to the public, 100% of the 133 original wood turtles marked were found dead. The turtles were observed a total of 1,176 times throughout the 20 years. Some simple conservation techniques that we could use are building artificial nesting sites, which is a great place to start. By doing this, it gives us the ability and freedom to choose where we want to put these sites. I would suggest putting them in more wooded and covered areas, away from highways and away from human activity as much as possible. Also, keeping them away from farms is also a big thing. Habitat destruction is another key issue towards this. For wood turtles, their main habitat gets destroyed. We need more and more resources every year, and it's killing them. The best plan of action to help conserve wood turtle populations is to regulate human activity throughout the forest. It would be wise to limit how much we could log and deforest. We could also regulate parks and hiking trails that would lead to the wood turtles. Not really get rid of it, but definitely regulate it and make sure that things are going the way as planned. With the way things are going is not looking good. The turtle population has decreased. due to all these factors. Agriculture itself causes about 20% of the death and even leads to more injuries. Human recreation is very deadly, and it's something we really need to keep an eye out. Thank you for listening, and this is my presentation.